Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a video where we're going to be discussing one of the coolest bits of news in recent Call of Duty history. So, as pretty much everybody here is aware, Activision released a remaster of Modern Warfare 2's campaign, but they also put out a statement saying that they have no plans to remaster the multiplayer, and instead, they're just going to sprinkle in some Modern Warfare 2 themed things into Modern Warfare 2019 and pretty much call it good. From there, we've had a number of industry insiders come out and say that the remaster for the multiplayer was actually in place, like it's already finished, but the game itself is not that good. The team that put together the remaster of Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer is not sure whether or not the community is going to like it, so therefore they're not releasing it. This of course led to a bunch of speculation about what they possibly could have done to the game to possibly make it so people weren't going to like it. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is regarded as one of the most beloved games in franchise history, but regardless of all that, it seems like a multiplayer remaster for Modern Warfare 2 is not going to be released anytime soon. That's where we were left off a couple of months ago, but now it looks like Modern Warfare 2 is going to be getting the multiplayer remaster that it deserves, but it's not going to be coming from Activision. It's not going to be coming from Infinity Ward, or Raven Software, or Phoenix, or Sledgehammer, or Treyarch, or any of those studios, but instead it's going to be coming from the community itself, and it's going to run on Black Ops 3. So for those who don't know, Black Ops 3 was the last Call of Duty title to have mod support. This means that fans are able to create all sorts of crazy stuff within the game itself over on the PC platform, which has resulted in a ton of amazing fan-created zombies maps as well as custom modded content. Well, now, some members of this community of fans and modders are putting all of their time and their effort into remastering Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, and we actually have a little bit of gameplay and a bunch of screenshots of exactly what they're working on. Now, as I'm looking at this, I can't help but be astonished as to how amazing everything looks. Keep in mind, this is running off of Black Ops 3, which is somewhat of an older game, but we are playing on PC, so therefore things are going to look a little bit better, but it does legitimately look like Modern Warfare 2. This is what a Modern Warfare 2 remaster would look like, in my personal opinion. And keep in mind, all of this is coming from a group of 11 different team members. Between these 11 people, they're looking to remaster the entirety of Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, though it's obviously going to take some time. I mean, we're talking about 11 people making this game from their homes, as compared to the hundreds of people who worked on the original Modern Warfare 2 as a full-time job for roughly 2 years, give or take, with of course the backing of Activision and the help of a bunch of different studio teams. Now, this is obviously going to be a pretty tall order for these 11 people, which is why the remaster has a roadmap for what they hope to accomplish over the course of the coming months. Right now, the remaster is going to be in Phase 1, and they hope to have this finished by August, so basically the entire summer they're going to be working on this and updating it and posting things online, and they hope that by August, Phase 1 is going to be over, and during that time, they plan to recreate the entire core gameplay experience, including all of the weapons, all of the kill streaks, the HUD, possibly some perks, recreating the factions, and of course, creating Rust, Terminal, and Quarry as the initial multiplayer maps. After that, they're going to be in Phase 2, and between August and December, they're looking to add full attachment functionality to each gun within the game, and also recreate 6 more maps from the original game, and then of course completing the entire base UI. After December, they're not really sure what their priorities are going to be, because at that point, that's going to be the quote-unquote full release of Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered. It's going to have all the guns, all the attachments, all the kill streaks, and it's going to have 9 of the 16 original maps that came with the base game. They're also planning on having alpha and betas for the game soon, which definitely sounds pretty awesome, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to be a part of that and actually play the game and test things out and help them in the bug fixing and developmental process. But regardless, that's the plan right now. They're hoping that by December, pretty much the entire game is going to be released, and they're going to be slowly working on it over time and letting people get in and actually try the thing out. Now, if you're wondering, because this is a mod that's going to be running on Black Ops 3 on PC, it's going to be free, right? It's going to be free for everybody. You simply download the content and you can play it right from the Steam Workshop page, just like every other bit of custom content that we have for Black Ops 3. The team that's responsible for putting this together will be accepting donations at some point. Right now, there's nothing set up, but in the future, they're going to have a PayPal where fans can help fund this project because, again, it's quite the undertaking, and there's only 11 people working on it, right? So having money being sent in to help fund the creation of the project will definitely be a good thing, because if not, it's always going to be sort of a side project for these guys. They're obviously putting their heart and soul into this, but having a little bit of money coming in every now and then to help fund getting more people to actually help out with different things, actually buying upgraded PCs or different things that may need to actually put the game together, that would be a good thing. I definitely plan to help donate. I hope that people actually do as well, because this sounds like a really exciting thing that they're trying to do here. Overall, I think this is a really awesome project, which is why I wanted to make this video here today. With Activision basically sitting on their hands when it comes to Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered, fans like you and I are sick and tired of waiting, and some of these fans happen to be really good at creating Call of Duty content, so they're like, hey, you know what? We're going to put it together ourselves. We're tired of Activision stringing this along and just delaying it and saying it's not going to exist ever, and then having rumors come out saying that it does exist, but they don't want to release it because they change things about it. We're tired of all that, especially these guys. They're really tired of it, so they're like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and recreate Modern Warfare 2, and I think that is a really cool thing. With enough support, this project could turn out amazing, and if anything, perhaps it would also make Activision want to stop being stupid about this entire situation and just release the official remaster of Modern Warfare 2. That'd be awesome as well. I've said it time and time again, this coming summer would be the perfect time to release Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, because with COD 2020's development being so out of whack, why not just push that game back another year, let the developers polish it up quite a bit, give them a little bit of a break, and actually give them time to have an awesome game at launch, as compared to what's been like recently, where every single year it seems like we have to wait 6 months for the game to finally be finished. Instead of doing all of that, why not just delay COD 2020, as much as I want to play that game because it sounds incredible, but delay that game, release Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, and have that be our game for basically the rest of 2020 and then going into 2021, right? We'd have Modern Warfare 2019, people still like Black Ops 4 and COD World War 2, and then we'd have Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer remastered as well. That would be pretty sick, and then come time for Cold War to actually release, it would be really good because they had an extra year of development, and it's going to help every single game going forward. The rumor right now is that Infinity Ward's next game after Cold War is going to be another Modern Warfare themed game, and even that game would benefit from an extra year of development. It just makes so much sense, but the Call of Duty cycle is a very vicious one, and it's also a very profitable one because COD sells very well every single year, regardless of what game is being released, right? So I don't see them delaying COD 2020, but they definitely should, in my own personal opinion. But either way, if they're not going to be releasing Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered, it's pretty awesome that the fans, the community around this, is actually going to be putting the game together instead. I'll definitely keep you guys posted when it comes to this remaster here. As it continues to be developed and it starts to enter the alpha and beta stages, I'm going to cover everything in regards to this, and if you would like to join the official Discord channel for this project, I'll put a link to that down in the description. You can see lots of updates, lots of cool things there as the devs are actually working on this, so go ahead and check that out. And as always, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider leaving it a like, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.